Bum, 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 bum. Welcome back, friends. It's Big Deno Plays Kingdom Death. We are here to test our might against the frog dog. You might ask, why, Deno, are you not fighting a bullfrog dog? Well, the answer is simple. There is actually no value in doing so because I can't make any bullfrog dog gear because it's all heavy and we're not allowed to wear heavy gear in this campaign. I just realised, no, hang on a second. Extreme Heat says we're not allowed to wear heavy gear, doesn't it? Doesn't say anything about wielding heavy gear. I'm gonna have to check. I might have just been absolutely cheating the whole campaign with heavy gear. Where does it actually say the heavy gear thing? On the sun card, doesn't it? This is good. This is good stuff. We could have just found that we've cheated the whole way through the campaign. Sacred Pool, the sun. Survivors cannot wear heavy gear. Fortunate, fortunate. We can still wield it. Dear oh dear. Oh man, all of the calcified shoulder pads and stuff are heavy. I can't wear them. That's just tragic, Deno. That is tragically bad. What have you done? We do have a way around that. There is a way around that. I think I may have cheated ever so slightly in the last couple of hunts, now that I reflect on that. But that's fine. We do our best, friends, and that's all we can do. So we're going to have to change this up a bit. So there is a settlement endeavour we can do on the sun or on the sacred pool. Sun sealing. You gain the Hellfire secret fighting art. Now Hellfire allows you to wear heavy gear and also to surge, if I remember rightly. So we may actually have to make a few retroactive changes just so we're not cheating too much here. Cannot lose. Gain 1 strength for each red affinity you have. You cannot be nominated for intimacy. You ignore extreme heat. At the end of your act, if your survival is 0 or you have any +1 strength tokens, your organs cook themselves and you die. We can wear heavy gear. So we'll gain a systemic pressure. Really probably need more survival, don't we? The 9 survival. Be good to have tenacity so you could gain survival back. Anyway, that's the way that we're going to resolve this. We're just going to give him. The Century shoulder pads so that he can do rolling armor stuff, and that is all. Now, the white Sunlion armor actually also allows us to do it. So this is legal. This is fine. Felix, white Sunlion armor, you ignore extreme heat. So we can wear that. That's no problems. We'll probably want to put a pair of them on a white lion set and see what we can do. But hey, we're going fine. I think this is actually only like the 2nd year that we've done it, so we're probably not too bad. Anyway, we're going to hunt a level 3 frog dog. It's a bit of fun. I feel confident. We want to get some resources. We harvesting or mineral gathering? Yep, we'll herb gather. Yep, we will give a herb gathering. And we'll get rid of the dried acanthus, I think. And we'll put a sickle on there. All right. When we depart, everyone gains a strength token. That's okay, because you can use the survival action to get rid of all of your strength tokens and gain devastating on your attacks. So that's what we're going to do with Old Friend. So we depart. Everyone gains survival up to the settlement's survival limits. And everyone gains a strength token. So I will put a strength token here on Sam I Am the Hellfire Survivor because that is very bad. Just so I can remember. And when he departs, we gain a new knowledge. So we're going to get rid of Shatterstar. We're going to replace it with Unyielding. Of course, we get the one right down the bottom. Done. Unyielding. When you spend Lumi, when you gain Hunt XP during the showdown, great. Okay, Felix, strength token, good. And Sam, our Hellfire Survivor with Crystal Skin. He's departed, so we gain a progress, and we're going to advance to Duty Bound 2. If you are retired or otherwise something, you may depart and gain a systemic pressure. Duty Bound 2. Oof. It's actually such an awesome leveled up one. It's literally one of the coolest survivor knowledges I think I've seen, or monster knowledges. It could even be the coolest actually. All right, I'm a bit rattled by that heavy gear realization. I'm going to stop the video and look up wearing. Stand by. Okay, I return with great news. We're actually fine because, and maybe I did actually realise this, and I'm smarter than I thought. But technically, you are only wearing an item if it is a piece of armour or an accessory, and the calcified shoulder pads and all of the rolling set are items, not accessories. So that's good stuff. So we'll just retract that Hellfire and we'll continue on our merry way. I was absolutely freaking out there. I was like, fuck, it's ruined all my plans. But no, we're fine. Lantern year 15, are we? We can actually get the, we can get the Bone Eaters if we want, which would be fucking great. It's just fucking great. Love Bone Eaters. I hope we don't have to face Bone Eaters, though. 76. Give me another portcullis key, you wankers. Give me a second Wrath. How good would that be? Man. That's a good feeling to have, not actually stuffed it. Dream the Way. If any survivors' rolls are the same, they gain insanity. If duplicate rolls are 10s, the event revealer may reroll any one result this hunt phase. Alright, so first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Nobody's the same, we get nothing. Froggo, Skeletal Bloom. Ooh, the event revealer may consume. Is it a Gastromancer? No, it's Edmond Dantes. Do you want to consume the Skeletal Bloom? You cannot encourage for the rest of the year. We don't really want Feral Shout. We also don't really want Head Explosion, but Courage we do want. Let's eat the Skeletal Bloom. It's a 6, so we gain a +1 strength token and we cannot encourage. A random event. 1. Broken Lanterns. The event revealer gains a courage and rolls 1d10. Felix. Six. And a broken lantern. Yay. Okay. This one. 89. Sorry, 98. Bloody Eyes. The event revealer may investigate. Fourth is Sam. So he will gain a bonus to investigating because of his... For some reason I thought, yeah, there was one that was +2 to investigate. Anyway, that's an 8. Start the showdown immediately. At the start of the showdown, the monster suffers 1 wound. We'll handle that one fine, thanks. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm so happy about those calcified shoulder pads not being a tragedy. Tragedy for our experience in this campaign. Starting the showdown immediately is awesome. All right, so fart deck, shuffle, mature, indigestion, indomitable, etc. We'll set it up. I think we had a pretty good setup last time. So we'll just do that again, I think. Let's have a look. Sam is our target. So he's going to gain all of that. Felix, very good. Aria, our new... Oh, Aria. Arias of the world. She's a warrior of the sun. And she's got reflection. You can dodge it at any time and as many times as you like each round. Fine. That seems fine. All right, let's start. So the monster will flip its first AI card, and it is Confusion, non-adjacent threats. So there is 2. All targets suffer monster level brain damage. Any sane targets still standing grow lightheaded and are knocked down. So Aria. All right, so Felix 1, 2, 3. So he's not knocked down. Aria's got to roll a brain trauma. I tell you what, if I lose my Warrior of the Sun to a brain trauma roll, an 8, I was going to say, I would have absolutely rage quit this game. I would have rage quit this game. She's got torment, no. Systemic pressure. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. 1, 2. And the random disorder she gets is ergophobia. When you're a returning survivor, you do not generate endeavours. You cannot endeavour. I understand. I also feel that way. She's then knocked down. He then farts. And then that's the end of his turn. We stand up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. Going to move into the blind spot with Edmond Dantes. He will spend a survival to discard his 2 strength tokens. He's got a Proctophilia. When did he get that? He must have got that last lantern year. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to trash the shield, maybe? Yeah, we'll trash the shield. I don't think we're going to need the shield. No, we'll keep the shield. We'll trash the fish. So we lose a luck. But then we will gain an evasion. Then at the start of our turn, we have a stink token, which means he gains an insanity. And then we also gain a stink token on blue. He gains an insanity. Nobody else has, no, he doesn't gain insanity, sorry. He's not got a Proctophilia. Okay, so Sam, you suffer 1 event damage to your hands. And he has a strength token. And Edmond, 1 to the hands. Edmond moves into the rear. He will swing with the thing, so he is hitting twice, no perfect hits. And because of these, he's critting on 6s. That's a 7. We have sword specialization, don't we? No, we don't have it yet. Which one would I have done first? Probably this one. The monster gains a -1 evasion token, gain a random Frogdog resource. One, two, one. And then what happens is Wrath does 1 wound. We gain an extra wound from the Devastating. The monster gains a -1 evasion token, which is then going to get discarded alongside the 2 accuracy tokens, thanks to Wrath, because it critically wounds. And this one is a wound, but not a critical, but it's still devastating. That's the end of his turn. Felix is going to use all of his tokens, and then he's going to leap into here. We obviously cleared the fart off as well, which is great. Treacherous Emission. Felix is a wonderful speed 7 and accuracy 3, so he's now hitting on 2s. Hit, 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 hit. That's 7 hits, so this could proc the trap just straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no trap. Okay, so we can cancel reactions. We get to do this one at a time. So there's 2 reflexes there. Failure, reflex, but if we're not in the blind spot. Okay. So we'll cancel this one. This is our first chosen hit reaction, and that is our second chosen hit reaction. And remember, these are... Oh, hang on a second. How many wounds we got in here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't perform Savage. The thing. Okay, so these are two damage apiece. And they're critting on 9s. So we cancel this reaction, and we're deadly. We cancel it, but we criticaled anyway. The monster is knocked down. Archive all adjacent stink tokens. 1, 2. So because it's knocked down, all of these reactions are cancelled now. This one, also a critical. Adjacent survivors gain 1d10 insanity, so Felix gains 9. Edmond gains 7. And Sam gains 3. Great. 1, 2. What do we swing with? Yeah, the long claw. This is outstanding. So all these are, we ignore all these, so doesn't matter what order we do them in now. This one, is that a wound is the question. Felix is strength 13, so a 4 is indeed a wound. 1, 2. Again, so that's a failure. That's a wound. 1, 2. Just leaping with the fucking long claw into the blind spot. That's a wound. 1, 2. And if we had got that other wound, this would have been the death blow. Which would have got him a speed. Oh, 2 weapon proficiency points. Oh. We'll use the Hidden Crimson Jewel. That is a wound. So, this can now wound. It does. Death blow. 1 speed, 2 weapon proficiency levels. 1, 2. Proficiency point earned. 1 speed. An unfroggable fighting art. We will gain a systemic pressure. Is this a guy with duty bound? No, but we'll try and buy him duty bound. And and then he will just see if he gets unfroggable, I guess. A 4. He doesn't get unfroggable. The vaultless roll on that is just gain a Lumi, I think. No, just nothing. Well. Yep. Yep. All too easy. Cool. Edmond got his sword proficiency point. We just had 2 people swing, managed departing survivors. No, complete the showdown. 2 hunt XP. Felix is retired. Return and advance the year. That was, yeah, pretty good. I think we might go hunt some lion gods. That was just a little bit too much easy, I think. So, timeline events. There is no timeline events. Yeah, we got to hunt a lion god. That was just silly. Not that a lion god's probably going to give us much trouble, maybe. Which pile? This one, we'll split it again. Which pile? That's an 8, so this one. And then how many cards down? We're counting 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Heat wave. In the extreme heat of the sun, it feels very appropriate. You may depart with heavy gear, normally finding fluid. Breathe the fumes. We just gained Qatar Mastery too, so that's fun. All right, we achieved King Cuisine, except we don't have kings in here, so, or kings, yeah. Okay. So Edmond will ponder. The romanticism. I'll actually just draw out our knowledges first. So 1, 2, 3. I don't want the Queen of Hands. 4. Health. Nice. What was Edmond? He was a romantic. Ah, Edmond. You're so romantic. Life is adventure. We tell a tale of triumph. A tale of triumph. Gain a Lumi. Triumph! Oh, hang on, what do we, oh yeah. Your ardent retelling bolsters your self-esteem. A strength and a courage. Edmond Dantes. And that's wonderful. And then the other person who will level up and ponder is no one, and Felix retired. But we do want to potentially track down Duty Bound for Felix. It's pretty awesome, right? Like when you level up Duty Bound, you get deflect tokens equal to your systemic pressure at the start of the showdown. It is just unreal. Have I got Sculpture yet? I don't think I have. Okay. 6 endeavors sounds wrong because one of our survivors doesn't generate endeavors. Is that right? Who was it? Aria. Ergophobia. She's a tinker, but then she doesn't generate endeavors. So she probably doesn't generate any. So if we count it up, we've got, or have we got any other people that have got tinker? Edmond, no. Felix, are you a tinker, Felix? Felix is not a tinker. Sam, are you a tinker? Sam is a tinker, so he brings 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is correct. We need to level up Duty Bound, which we'll do in a second. Let's gain our 8 resources and our 4 basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4. And the Indomitable, don't really think we need it, but oh, it's the Grimacing Guillotine, fun. And the Bioluminescent Tonsils and Black Lichen. Monster Bone, Monster Hide, Monster Organ, and then another Monster Hide, but we will trash those 3 for our Innovate. Let's quickly put the rest of these in. Frogdog. That was silly, right? Spindly Paw, Oily Sphincter, Steel Carbuncle, Ironclad Spine, Gaseous Bladder, Wiry Crest, Elastic Tongue, Gaseous Bladder, Mammary Gland. I don't think we'll hunt any more frog dogs, friends. I think we will shelve the frog dog. We may face off against a lion god or 2. What do we got left? We've got Lion God, Black Knight, Lion God, Lion God, Lion God, or Lion God, Black Knight, Lion God, maybe a level 3 Dung Beetle Knight perhaps, but we'd need to get rid of some of our vermin obsessions for that. Specialization Qatar is so good. Let's do our Innovate. For some reason, I have not included bed. But that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cooking to get us vermin resources, or sculpture so we can record Duty Bound and we can give it to our guy. Sculpture or cooking. I can't remember exactly what that one is. Let's have a look. Sculpture. Always share this knowledge. It costs 1 less Lumi to gain. And you need to, when you gain systemic pressure, gain a token. Yeah, we're going to take sculpture. Because it's a bit of fun. It adds pottery into the deck. Supreme cuisine. Oh, I want that. Sculpture. It adds pottery. That's it. We're going to add duty bound to the inspirational statue. That's one of our endeavours. And then we're going to learn it with Felix. Does it just work? Oh, yeah, it costs 1 less Lumi to gain. So it costs us 2 Lumi to buy that. So we'll clear physiognomy and add duty bound. That's awesome. And he's going to gain a systemic pressure to depart. I wonder if we should try and just be really janky here and try and gain a fighting art. Because you can use drums to gain a fighting art and then gain a systemic pressure, right? Roundstone training, gain the tumble fighting art. I reckon we'll do that. Roundstone training. He hits a 2, which is gain the cross-arm block fighting art. We will attempt to learn it. We succeed in learning cross-arm block. But we go to systemic pressure. 4. We go to duty bound 3. Oh, and he's got cross-arm block. Yeah. That's outstanding. Outstanding, Felix, my new hero. Did you ever know that you're my hero? We still have 2 endeavors to spend. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't want to do umbilical. Let's try and do that thing where we depart and gain stuff, which is from the heat wave, isn't it? Yeah, we'll try and find fluid. So we get a 9, which is you may endeavour normally. I think we need a 6 or a 7. So we'll go again. That's a 1. We'll use our hidden crimson jewel to re-roll into a 4. Find nothing. So we can't depart with heavy gear. Or we can't. We just set our survival to 0. So I'll remember that. I'm gonna head off. We're gonna buy some stuff, but it's not gonna be that exciting. We will set up for a lion god though, and that is going to be exciting. So I will catch you on the next episode where we are going to face a lion god. And I'll see you all then. Big down.